Welcome to the Let's Fix Construction podcast. Let's Fix Construction is an avenue to offer creative solutions, separate myths from facts, and erase misconceptions about the architecture, engineering, and construction industry.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's fix you and me. Every broken thing that we can see, all the pain and all the misery. Let's start tomorrow. Let's build you and me a towering impossibility, a thing of art, a thing of beauty we can show. If it don't matter if it's new or old, and we don't have to wait until we're told. Let's fix it now before the iron's cold. We'll fix it once, we'll fix it thrice, as many times till it stays nice. A wondrous world this would be. Let's fix it, you and me. If all you see is what cannot be done, you'll surely miss out on the joyous fun. So come with me and we'll reject no one. I trust you know this ain't no joke. Let's pull together all the folk and we'll work on life's mystery. Let's fix it, you and me.
Let's join your Let's Fix Construction co-hosts, Eric Lussier and Cherise Lakeside.
Let's Fix Construction was born on a whim a little over a year ago. A glimmer of an idea based in a passion to help our industry improve. A thought that we could bring all members of our industry from all disciplines to the table to collaborate and share knowledge rather than to continue to complain or point fingers.
We launched this effort with no real solid plan for what it would look like or how we wanted to make it happen. We just knew that we wanted a place where we could all come together with positive, forward-thinking solutions and a place to share knowledge for better understanding, resulting in an improved project delivery process and built environment. We're presently calling it visionary logic, but we are still looking for a better phrase than thinking outside the box.
With a go big or go home attitude, we decided to just run with it and see where it would go. We can honestly say that neither of us were quite prepared for the response. It was clear to us from very early on that people needed this place. People in our industry were hungry for a place to stop complaining and get better.
We started with blogs. We wrote some of them and invited friends, peers, and guest bloggers to write others with a simple premise. Pose a problem you face and your perspective on how to make it better. Share your knowledge. It's that simple. A little over a year in, our stable of guest bloggers is over 24 knowledgeable industry professionals and growing.
Somewhere midway through our first year, after seeing such an overwhelmingly positive response to the blogs, we brainstormed ways to take it even further. With two brains that are constantly in high gear and a passion to go bigger, we thought, what if we could take these problems that people face and get them talking about them, face to face at the same table? In the blink of an eye, our Let's Fix Construction workshop was born. A problem-solving, interactive, and dynamic event geared at getting people to openly discuss issues in our industry with people they don't often appropriately communicate with.
We now have 8 workshops under our belt, with the 9th and 10th in Atlanta on November 13th. In addition, we have at least 8 workshops tentatively planned for 2018 and have added a slate of other programs to our growing list outside of our namesake session. Again, the response was overwhelming. And again, we found that our industry needs this environment of sharing in a positive manner, more now than ever. We hope to do these workshops and presentations all over the country. maybe even the world.
So why did it feel like something was still missing? What were we not seeing? It was communication, of course. Our whole effort is built on the foundation that we can't appropriately deliver a quality, risk-free project unless we understand each other and bring all the individual parties together to truly understand the differences of each player and role on the team and how they could work together to be successful.
Communication is no different. People communicate effectively in varied ways. If we want to reach as many players in our industry as we possibly could, we need to communicate in different ways for the varied ages, personalities, and styles. We already had a blog for the readers. We were communicating and sharing by social media, and we added live workshops to get up close and personal and really dig into the weeds. What we were missing were the talkers and the listeners. Not everybody can make one of our workshops, and not everyone is a reader or writer, yet everybody listens.
Please welcome the Let's Fix Construction podcast. At times, it has been a challenge to get guest bloggers every week. Writing is personal, and many feel self-conscious about their writing skills. We recognize that not everyone will share their knowledge by writing a guest blog, but we never seem to have problems getting people to talk to us.
So what if we had a podcast addressing the same types of concerns that we address in our workshops and blogs? A podcast that people can listen to whenever it's convenient. Yet another avenue to deliver our message and share the passion of Let's Fix Construction.
So you should consider this our official announcement. The Let's Fix Construction podcast will be launching very soon and will be available for your listening pleasure and professional growth. As with all our other endeavors, we won't know exactly what this will look like as we grow and experiment. We can promise that it will be an entertaining and valuable open avenue to offer creative solutions, separate myths from facts, and erase misconceptions about the architecture, engineering, and construction industry.
Please stay tuned to this blog and our social channels for the announcement of our first episodes. So that all being said, welcome to the prelude of the Let's Fix Construction podcast, episode 000. My name's Eric Lussier, and I'm with my co-host and co-founder of Let's Fix Construction, Cherise Lakeside. And we founded Let's Fix Construction on August 15th, 2016 during just a regular old afternoon, chatting back and forth about some of the issues that we had in construction. And fast forward now, 16 months later, and look where it's kind of got us. So, Cherise, what do you recall about that day?
That day was pretty entertaining. You know, Eric and I chat quite often, and we were chatting about something that we had chatted about and kind of complained about back and forth for a long time, that every time we read a message board or saw people talking on Twitter, all everybody did was complain. Nobody was offering up solutions on how to fix things, and we just got tired of the negativity. And we're going back and forth about that, and somewhere in the conversation we ended up with this, wouldn't it be great if we had a place where people could go to offer solutions instead of complaints? And eventually I had to get back to work, and so did Eric, and we ended our conversation, and probably 2 or 3 hours later I get a message with a link from Eric saying, "Hey Cherise, go check this out." And I thought he was sending me a link to some kind of music or something else, and I go open this website, and here's Let's Fix Construction. And the crazy brains that both of us have, I asked Eric, what are we going to do with this? We have this thing, where are we going? And 16 months later, we have blogs and we have workshops, and now we're launching a podcast. And I don't know what the hell he did in that 2 or 3 hours, but here we are now, trying to take over the world. You want to tell us what you did?
I guess put one step forward in our attempt at total world domination. And had I any clue that what I did was going to lead to where we are, I probably would have done it a heck of a lot earlier. But I finally buckled down and did it. And really, it was only an hour or two's worth of work, just grabbing a URL and a WYSIWYG website editor and grabbing some content, one of Cherise's blogs and one of my old blogs, and just putting it up there, and said, well, let's see where this goes. And it's gone in some pretty amazing places already and is looking to ramp up into even more exciting places. So we're really glad that you tuned in to episode 000 of the Let's Fix Construction podcast. We're going to go a little bit more into the background of ourselves, as well as the website and our workshops in the upcoming episodes of Let's Fix Construction. For the time being, we really just wanted to get this out there and say hello. So thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure you subscribe wherever you are gathering this podcast, on iTunes, Google Play, wherever it may be, on our website, letsfixconstruction.com. But thank you very much for tuning in, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.
So come with me and we'll reject no one. I trust you know this ain't no joke. Let's pull together all the folk and we'll work on life's mystery. Let's fix it, you and me.